Hello diary. As I sit here trying not to get stressed and trying to relax and trying to paint away the stress of everyday life with this masterpiece painting, which is absolutely making my brain hurt at the moment. It really is. Just trying to adjust everything. I don't quite know how to get on with these greens. The problem I'm having is that I don't want to do it too dark, but yet I don't want to go too light. And I haven't got a very good, as you can see, the picture is not that good. And I don't want to go and get another print of this, because I've seen some that have been digitally remastered and they're not going to be accurate. So I think I'm just going to have to play around with a couple of different greens, and I would imagine it's quite dark there because the foreground is quite light. Yes, I think I have to play around with a few greens, I think. Now all I got on my palette is some yellow and some black. I got a bit of blue on there. I'm using it. I just done a lesson, so I'm just using the colours that I've got on there. There's no point putting a fresh palette up, I don't think. I'm not sure. So let's have a play around with some. I got a little bit of Mars black, which has got blue in it. My favourite way of mixing greens is just cadmium yellow and black. So I want to go, actually thinking about it, maybe if I get a bring of that, a bit of that over there, and let's just add a little bit of blue. Let's just blue it right down. Maybe blue it down. I don't want to go, I got some processed blue on my palette. All I can do is just find these little shapes. Maybe some yellow ochre, maybe a bit yellow ochre here. Just put a drop of that on the part. There we go. Just picking a bit of that up and working a bit of that in. What I can do with this is I can knock this back with some white later on if I wanted to. So if I think it's a little bit too harsh, all I can do is just put some white wash over it, like we did. You've seen me doing glaze washes on them. I just want to bring a bit of colour. It might help if I bring some it's just a mismatch of colour, really. And a lot of this now is guesswork, but we're going to look at some tonals, some contrast, and a bit of that. Some darker colour. I got a dark area there. I tell you what I've noticed on these things is I don't know if you'll notice, but if you have a look at the drawing, I'll put the drawing up on you, the picture I'm going by, and the size of the sheep. He's got 3 sheep in the field there, and perspectively, if those sheep were sitting next to the dog, they'd be 6 foot tall. So the scale is not correct, and I've noticed that with a lot of these paintings, is proportions are way out. So if you want to paint 6 foot sheep in a distance, you can paint 6 foot sheep. I don't think there's any rules. I think these paintings were done so fast. I think these paintings were done really fast, you know. Now the problem I got a problem. I don't think Jason suffers with the problem I got. Oh, my back! No, actually I think the problem Jason, I just opened I was videoing it. Acrylic's dry 2 shades darker. So I've got to be careful what I'm doing here. There's a little bit. Brighter. There. And this goes down. There, like that. It's just a matter of blocking in colours. It is just a matter of blocking in colours. Let me see if I can. So that's what I can see. This camera, I'm holding this camera in my hand, and you can see what I can see. And I think you can see I got a darker area there, and I'm trying to just merge that in, blended it in, because this was painted with oil paints, so there's not a lot of detail there, but he did bring a bit of detail in. I noticed it looks as if he's got his brush and just gone like that to get those. Can you see the pattern I'm making? I hope you can. Get those tree shapes in there like that. Just looks as if he's just got his brush and just pushed it like that. But yeah, not 100% certain. So it's just a matter of building up tones and shades and stuff. I need to make that a bit smaller there. That's tower needs to be a bit. There's a church there, so I got to put that in. There's a house there, and there's some 6 foot sheep. So you've got if you can have a look at the drawing, you've got a church there, and you've got a house there, and you've got some 6-foot sheep. See the size of those sheep? They're totally out of proportion. So on mine, I got the churches go in there. So I just get a little bit of white and just churches go in there. Churches go in there like that. And I got a house then like that. And I got some 6-foot sheep. 6-foot sheep. You won't get many 6-foot sheep in Wales. You get arrested. There you go. Okay. It's not looking too bad actually. I think let's get a bit more green in there. I tell you what I am missing. It looks a bit. Maybe we can get some raw sienna. I've got some raw sienna by here somewhere. There we go. Use some of that. Use some of that. I think. Is that raw sienna? It is. There we go. Let's get some raw sienna. Don't a lot. Just a little smidgen. Just a smidgen of raw sienna. Just put a bit of. I think that's what he must have done. Just little blocks of colour like that. Because there's going to be some raw sienna than that, and burnt umber, and looks like red ochre, bit of yellow ochre down here. So I'm hoping. That's just going to be little blocks of colour like that. It definitely looks white. That looks like he's got definitely got some sort of white tree shapes there. Just a massive colour. I don't think there was a lot of painting going on in this middle distance, because I think it was just blocks of colour. That's all it looks like to me. It's just little twisty marks like that. There's bits of yellow ochre in there, and a little bit of raw sienna. I think that's all he did. Maybe wrong, I don't know, but that's definitely all it looks to me, as if it's just a massive. Let's just get rid of that. Just get rid of that. We know there's a church there now, so we can just play that in the distance, so we get a bit of black. Alright, so well, I got another 20-minute session tonight. I'm trying to do about 20 minutes a night, half hour a night, I think. Otherwise I'm never going to get this finished. So again, like the sky, it's just going to get built up over a couple of days, I think. We'll find them shapes as we play around here. We'll just find them shapes like trees and whatnots. Oogly McFlicks. Oogly me flicks. I'm getting tired. I've had a long day today. I've been working on cleaning the windows today. It's been quite a long day today, so, and I've made a lesson as well. I did one for my Patreon page there, so if anybody's interested in popping along and supporting me for a little as $1 a month, then please pop along to Patreon. I make videos, separate videos for that now. Okay, so I think I'm going to call this session done. This particular diary episode. Because that's just going to swish the mud, I think. I'm going to call this diary closed. Well, I'll see you on the next diary. Bye.
Hey, welcome, thanks for stopping by. It's time to learn with our friend Clive. So grab your brush, have a great time. And don't forget to click subscribe. Visit clive5art.co.uk.